Namaste, children. Hope you and your family members are hale and healthy. And I know you're smart and obedient and disciplined. Please follow the routine perfectly. Eat healthy food, and you all have to stay safe. As I always say, speak in English with your family, or even your telephonic conversation should be in English, children. Now, this is your English online class for Standard 5. My Early Days with the Chimpanzees by Jane Goodall. Children, from our previous online class, you all have inferred about chimpanzees' lifestyle, wherein Jane Goodall, the writer, briefed about her experience at Combe National Park. Let us walk along with Jane Goodall. Jane and Leopard. Children, be honest. Now tell me, have you ever felt afraid of a dog on the street? I have experienced, children. Recall yours. Yeah. Now see what happened to Jane Goodall. Once, Jane Goodall was sitting on the peak. She heard a strange mewing sound. She could see the black and white tip of long tail above the long grass. Imagine her situation, children. She realized that it was a leopard which was walking directly towards her. But our speaker, Jane, knows to handle the hard situation. She didn't panic much, as leopards are not usually dangerous unless they have been wounded. Jane Goodall moved away silently from the spot looking for chimps. Jane's quest on the peak. Children, now tell me, which is the best place in the world? The perfect answer is my home. My home is the safest and the best place in the world. This is what we are experiencing now, children. Now let us see what does the speakers feel. Jane started feeling very homely on the peak. She carried a little trunk which contained a kettle, some sugar, coffee, and even a tin mug. She even had a blanket. When she got tired from a long trek, she made a drink and refreshed herself. The meaning of trek: journey on foot over the mountain. Look at the picture, children. The people are trekking. Have you ever experienced this, children? Perpetual research. Meaning of perpetual is lasting forever. Children, the feel of watching night sky. Do you have any experience? If yes, recall. If no, don't miss if you get a chance, children. Now, sit straight, close your eyes. Imagine the clear night sky with beautiful stars and moon. That would be the best moment. I would say Jane Goodall enjoyed this from the peak. Now open your eyes. When the chimps slept near the peak, she too slept on the peak. This helped her to watch the chimps throughout. She loved to stay there at night, especially when there was a moon. When she heard the coughing grunt of leopards, she just prayed and pulled blanket over her head. Chimpanzee's nest. Jane watched how chimps made their nests or beds. Chimps bent a branch such as a fork. Holding it down with his feet, he bent another branch over it. Then he folded the end of the first branch over the second. He repeated the same on and on and on. And now the nest is ready. Children, can you see the picture? The outline of the nest is mapped. Rest and relax. Children, the most important activity which is very much essential in our day-to-day life is what? Sleeping. That too sleeping cozily. A good laugh and a good sleep are the two best cures for anything. Same with Chim's children. They even make pillows with soft leafy twigs. Twig means a thin branch of a tree or a bush. How clever chimpanzees are! A kingly sleep in a king-sized natural bed. Children, let's continue the lesson in our next class. Now it is activity time. Test yourself. Here is your first question. Did Jane Goodall panic at the sight of the leopard? Come on, think. Got the answer? Check. No, Jane Goodall did not panic at the sight of the leopard. Very good, children. Question number 2. How did Jane Goodall react when she heard the coughing grunt of a leopard? Do you remember? Recall. Here, Jane Goodall prayed and pulled her blanket over her head when she heard the grunt of a leopard. Well done, children. Number 3. What do chimpanzees use to make their nests? I know you are getting the answer. Here, chimpanzees use sturdy branches to make their nests and twigs to make pillows. Good children. Number 4. Jane Goodall loved to be up there on the peak at night, especially when what? Got it? Here, when there was a moon. Good. Number 5. Chimps never sleep at night. Is it true or false? Got it? Yeah, it's false. Chimps sleep throughout the night like us. Okay, children, let's meet in the next class. You all have to stay safe. Speak only in English. See ya, children. Bye-bye.